1,040 metres on Cambridge Thoroughbred Lodge Cup Day. They're off and racing. Jungle Fever jumped in the air at start. Out deep, a good beginning by Lady Lincoln and its stablemate Ferrers Tide in centre field. Over on the inside, we've got one, looks like it's, what is it here? Mr. Kieninski's doing all sorts of things wrong at the tail of the field. It might be a bit lame, in fact. So let's have a look at them here as they gallop their way to us now. And Ferrers Tide takes charge from Inzetta on the outside. Jamomety's third. The next thing, it's just dropped the rider and galloped away now, that horse, Mr. Kieninski. So it was in a bit of bother, but galloped right away from the field now. So returning to the group of the field as they leave the 1,600 metre marker behind them. And Ferrers Tide went away to lead now from Inzetta, Jamomety. They're followed through by Shot of Irish and Keeper of Keys. Over on the inside then is Hempsted. Back and behind them now is our Alchemist. Alongside of it, Pre-Ignition. The next as they work through is Lady Lincoln. Jungle Fever's second to last. And Self-Evident is last of all. Bearing in mind that the other runner in the field, Mr. Kieninski, bolted. Was awkwardly away, dropped the rider in the straight. So through the back goes the field now. And Ferrers Tide at the 1,000 metres to Inzetta running second. Keeper of Keys third. Over on the inside, Jamomety. A gap then to Shot of Irish. Hempsted back in midfield on the fence alongside of it, Pre-Ignition. A gap then to our Alchemist, 800 to go. Inside of that is Lady Lincoln, and taking off is Jungle Fever, and back and behind them Self-Evident. They sweep across the big bend now on the run to the 650, and the leader Ferrers Tide. Inzetta matching strides on the outside. They've got a length and a half advantage now on Jamomety, and Keeper of Keys, Pre-Ignition ridden along. Coming after it was Jungle Fever. Back on the inside is Hempsted. Lady Lincoln's back. Alongside of it, Shot of Irish, Self-Evident, and our Alchemist. They swing and go here in the Dave Hoskin Carriers. And Jamomety's found the front now from Inzetta. Looking to run on out deep was Jungle Fever with Pre-Ignition. Back and behind them, Keeper of Keys. At the distance, though, Jamomety starts to break away now from Inzetta. Further back then to Hempsted. A late charge from Lady Lincoln, but all too late. And Jamomety's going to bolt away with this. Jamomety a win. Second Inzetta, third Lady Lincoln, Hempsted 4, Keeper of Keys was 5. They were followed through then by, on the fence as they've crossed the line, has been Ferrers Tide. Alongside of it then came a Shot of Irish with our Alchemist, a gap then to Keeper of Keys, if I didn't call it up earlier, Pre-Ignition, back then Self-Evident and Jungle Fever. And the riderless Mr. Kieninski, who was very awkwardly out of the machine and eventually dropped the rider in Jonathan Parks, but neither has come to any harm. Jamomety for trainer Grant Searle, who had success earlier in the day when Liberator at long price won. Jamomety $16 and $4 for Buddy Lammas, drew out to win as it wanted. Inzetta's run second. Third will be Lady Lincoln, late out, and the best of the rest is Hempsted here in the running of race 5. So that was interesting to watch. It almost looked as though the horse, Mr. Kieninski, had done some damage to itself. It was just erratic, just didn't want to gallop.